Hello everyone and welcome back to Persona 5 Royale. We are being blackmailed by Makoto currently, and we have a lot of story coming up, but we want to hang out with Kechi-kun here this evening. And hey Kurusu-kun, good evening. I wanted to talk to you, but since we have the time, do you want to go play billiards together? It's not that difficult and we can chat and play at the same time. How about it? All right, and we have Angel with us, so we're gonna go ahead and just say yes.
What do you want to do?
I'm glad I asked. I was a little worried you turned me down. Well then, let's get going. All right, Morgana is not gonna be with us. I found myself with some...
good to hear.
Hey, go, settle. I found myself with some free time, so I was hoping to find someone to play against. You say, you always seem so busy. Do you have no friends? Loser! Anyway, well, I wouldn't say I'm unoccupied, but I'm not busy all the time either. If anything, it's my policy to spend my spare time in meaningful ways. Now let's play a game. You played pool before, correct? Miss. Do it. No, he's good. Oh, my apologies. A break ace. Not bad. You can say anything you want here. It was just a coincidence. Of course, this game won't count. Let's start over. He's gonna do it again, isn't he? Ugh, bad move on my part. If you get this next one, I'm in trouble. Not bad. Everything's riding on your next shot, though. How will you handle this? Shoot very carefully. You can say whatever you want. Well, let's see your skills. Go, go, go. Come on. Go in the hole. No! There wasn't enough force. It didn't even reach the pocket. He's gonna win, isn't he? I win! That was a close one, though. I suppose it would have been embarrassing to lose as your senior, huh? Something seems off. Thank you, that's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Just kidding, of course. Oh, my apologies, a break ace. Is something the matter? You can say either one of these. I'm gonna say you used your right hand. Huh.
That's not
I'm
bad.
honestly impressed you noticed. That's right. This one's my dominant hand. I switched hands during the game. It's not anything against you. Going all out against a junior just seems a bit gauche. But I confess you've surprised me. I'm rather dexterous with my right hand. I can even use chopsticks with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it. You want to say, I see a lot of things. Oh, so those glasses are just for the aesthetic then? Or were you just being metaphorical? You're a hard one to read sometimes. In any case, you're truly interesting. You never cease to intrigue me. Alright, you can sense Akechi's appreciation. I'm not sure why, creeper. And we get Sleuthing Instinct, chance to reveal one enemy affinity at the start of battle. This is nice. It rarely triggers for me, like really rarely. If you ever manage to win against me using my right hand, then I'll face you with everything I have. You have my word. Okay, I don't know what we're doing.
Goodbye,
we'll see you. The hell was that? Anyway, we got a follow-up question here. Where did my umbrella go? It just vanished! Hey, thanks for coming along today. Our little game turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Barely anyone notices that I don't use my dominant hand. I can only commend your powers of observation. I think you'll be an interesting influence on me. If you're so inclined, we could go out again sometime. You want to say as rivals? Whatever works for you, as long as I can spend some time with you. Think of it as you please. Well, I suppose I'll reach out the next time something comes up. See you. Akechi kind of creeps me out. Like, he's always kind of creeped me out because just the way that he's, like, super interested in you is just weird to me. Want some cash? I've got a job you could do. Do you know about that Phantom Thieves forum? Perhaps, or people said when they made a request there, it got granted. Really? That sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right? We got some story, so I'm just gonna buckle up here. Grab some popcorn. We're being, oh, well, not yet, apparently. Hey, it's you. Morning, going to school now. I'm just heading home. This morning, sun is too bright. What about your job? I pulled an all-nighter. Journalist Ichiko Ohoya works around the clock, you know. Well, you work hard on your studies. What? Oh, right, she's a journalist we've met a couple times. We'll talk to her again later.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
Thanks, Ryuji. That's exactly what I was feeling.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act with...
Goddamn, go in the trash, lady.
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Something witty.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I love that.
Their main hub of
There's no
activity is in
response.
Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence.
Oh, we're
I
gonna
have
need more
to the
time than that,
police
asshole.
And to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
The student council president from Chujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
Not as much taking a break as I am dealing with an ant invasion in our house. Anyway, you don't believe me?
That's not the issue here. Why would Makoto?
I don't know, maybe it's because you're a jerk. We could...
Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit
we really
to your
get to experience
duplicity.
some of her jerkiness later.
Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really do this? Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
The Mafia, huh?
Well, yeah, it'd be a pain if they came after you. But we don't have to deal with them directly. We just gotta do what we always do.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
All right, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
All right, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
I'm sure Makoto will definitely be waiting that long for us to get that kind of information. Right.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I
What's
have
up,
a
Yusuke?
moment? Well, I had a yearning to see the Sayuri. So if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you.
Okay.
The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here. I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess.
What are you talking about?
To put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I'm trapped in what we in the art world call a
Art block,
slum.
woo!
Are you aware that I'm attending
Like my
Kosei
entire
on an
life.
art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself
Art
an
block is really
artist
common,
anymore.
and he's like really stressed out from everything that happened, so you seem stressed. Maybe you should take a break?
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there, but I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I'm so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even
Just like
more
take a
sinful.
breather, dude.
I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri, her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet
praise
no
the
matter
sun.
how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs. Because the soul differs. But if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What, then, is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me
We essentially get a new
You've
confidant.
already brought profound change
This
to my
is
world.
the whole thing.
And I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
Yeah, sure, I'll help you because I'm actually bummed out by your existence right now. Like you're bumming me out.
You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes.
Have you
in
considered
my work.
talking to them?
But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas.
What does that mean? For the record, like many artists have done really good
I must
work
go now.
in this kind of period.
My curfew approaches.
Curfew. Oh, he was in the dorms.
I look forward to speaking about this
But this
matter
is
again.
like the whole thing. I walked Yusuke to the station. This whole thing is just, he needs help and he's like gonna be a confidant for you. I hate the rain. It always brings me down. Oh my god, what do you want, people? So I checked online and people are talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, Ida of class 2D is guilty. You mean Ida-kun from our class? Wait, start at the beginning. What's he guilty of? Supposedly he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's because of some great part-time job he got. I see, that may be very well worth looking into, right? Can you try asking him about it, An? I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Ida-kun before. I'll be counting on you to back me up if something happens, Akira. Only if it's necessary. That should be more than enough, thanks. I'm hoping for some great things this time from Takamaki-san's world-class wonderful acting. Oh god, shut it. I hope this will get us even marginally closer to their so-called boss. I'll leave this Ida to you two, and I have high hopes for your acting as well on. I don't! You're both missing the point! Her acting is terrible. Is it true that Ida guy is guilty? Well, we'll need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning. Are we terrible people? Are we the baddies? Up next, we discuss looming dangers approaching our city. A team of reporters followed a police investigator who's on the mafia case. What was clear is that there is little the police can do. Even the police are having a hard time. We can't let our guard down. All right, well, let's go outside. There's a lot going on, but really, we're gonna head around the corner. Actually, not even going. Wait, did we miss the turnoff? We did. It's what do you have to say? Hang on, sporty man. Man, visiting the bathhouse on a rainy day is the best thing ever. On days of rain or snow, an old man appears at this bathhouse and messes with the water's temperature. He made up some challenge on his own called the Hot Water Challenge. Maybe give it a try to test your guts. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. So first of all, we put our umbrella away because we're no longer in the rain, and we're gonna go ahead and buy the items here. If you don't have the money, don't worry about it. We should be fine. And we're gonna go to the bathhouse, and it's gonna boost our charm. Wow, this steam is pretty intense. All right, so we're gonna go in, and we're gonna, this is different than what we've done before. It's not the medicinal bath, so here's why. It's a bit too hot. I should get out before I get lightheaded. Nod. I died! Whoa, you're so red. Are you okay? I know it feels good, but don't overdo it. No, I died. Like, I'm on the floor. Somebody save me. Anyway, our charm has increased, so that's nice.
All right.
I have to admit, pushing yourself that much is kind of impressive. We do get a little bit of guts here. Can somebody save me? If you're passing out or like having to lie on the floor afterwards, you need to not be in there for that long. Oh, he wants to go home. Or yeah, he wants to go home. And I didn't get to read that because I had auto on still. My bad. That wasn't what I meant to do. We were able to grab a seat, so let's read. Now, we finished up the Gallant Rogue, and we haven't had a chance to go to the library to replace it. So there's a couple things that we have that we might be able to read. We've got internet crime stuff. We've got the Art of Charm, which allows us to learn charm. But I want to finish up Tidying the Heart. We also have this one here for kindness, but this one is for proficiency. So Tidying the Heart. What do we get? Gaze upon your clutter with the hearts detached from desire. The answer will then come to you. Is this book really about cleaning, or is it training you to become a monk? Is there a problem with being a monk? So you finished reading Tidying the Heart. Cleaning as a way to speak to your heart. I've never thought of it that way. Reading this book must have taught you how to contemplate and think more efficiently, huh? All right, and we get 3 points of proficiency. Yes. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. Yes. We got some classroom stuff here too, so, and then some story. So buckle up, we've got so much to do.
The rumors are pretty
Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Oh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come asking if you want an easy, high-paying job. But then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers or student council pres will do something about it. People are real worried. Oh, were you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. I heard she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. She probably won't be too much help. That's fine, I'll just stay here and stare at you while I listen to your talking. That's not awkward or anything. The Ida guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. Alright, we're counting on you. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything.
Nishiyama-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Well,
I thought this absurdity was nothing
What do you
but a
want from
joke.
her?
Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of the
Oh yeah, like the whole
academy.
sexual assault thing, not a big
Were to
deal.
be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve
How is she supposed to
it?
take on the mafia?
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about
What
this
is
at
she gonna
once.
do?
You're the only one who is reliable around
She's
here.
a student!
Don't let me down.
What the fuck? I'm so, oh my god.
From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
Dude, you deserve to lose your job.
I do. Please, just give me a little more time.
So I handed a bill over at the
kids
convenience
these
store and they
days.
told me they don't take foreign currency. But what I gave him was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. I hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey Kurusu. Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? The answer here is coins.
This is it.
That's right.
Exactly.
Paper bills are printed by the bank and the coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing money since. Okay. You get 1 point of knowledge here. Coins, which don't have as much of an effect on the economy, are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Imagine all the money you could ever want at your feet. I hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that. Like what, at a bank? Interesting. Hey, I see Lady Ann's going to talk to Ida. You're gonna go back her up, right? Oh god. Is this just what we're doing? This is what we're doing. So, Ann's talking to him. Let's listen in.
And so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun. Please?
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it, yes. So, what I
Oh
mean
my
is-
gosh.
This is going south fast.
Oh!
Francois.
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
That's not convincing at all. Is she talking about
Hello,
me?
Francois.
If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably.
Come on, don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama?
Nishiyama,
who-
we have a name.
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady Ann and go look for that
Sounds
Nishiyama
like a good
fellow.
idea. Let's poke around a little bit and head outside. We get to listen to some people. We haven't done this in a while. Ah, God.
You have a minute? You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
Nishiyama.
Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him.
That sounds like a threat.
I don't
Like
know
she was
where he
running
is
after
right
him. She's
now.
just like, come back here.
He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're
Thanks,
looking for
Mishima.
him.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
Well, let's just ask around. I mean, like, there's nothing else that's stopping us. What do you have to say? Is this about the scam group? I heard some of the students have become victims. It would cause quite a lot of buzz if you could solve it. Let me know if you learn anything. Kurusu-kun, is President Nijima keeping an eye on you? The student council is on edge. Hurry up. Do you have anything you want to ask about? Nishiyama. Nishiyama-kun, are you looking for him? He's a really serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. The library is just up on the floor above this one. Why don't you go talk to him? Oh, well, thank you. Somehow knows everybody and everything, like a creeper. I guess she is on the newspaper, but I don't know. People on the newspaper never seem to be, what do you want? What's wrong? Ah, it's nothing. I was just looking at the bulletin. Anyway, how's the investigation going? I don't believe there's much time left at this point. It's been a day! Do you have any info? You mean about the bulletin? Sorry, but there's nothing I can say to you right now. Anyway, this is a very important matter for our school. I hope you can return with good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold your end of the bargain. Anyway, library. Anyway, apparently we need to go in the corner. I was trying to figure out and remember exactly where we needed to go over here. Look, male student looking at phone.
Nishiyama, that's me. You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
Hey, what happened to Ida?
Ida? How do you know about that? Are you doing something, Am? He's been acting really strange lately.
I want to help him.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
What was this job?
I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good for people who don't stand out.
What happened after that?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
Have you found out anything, Akira? I have tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly, a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. And I will contact you anymore if I learn it. So we're not anywhere here.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related.
We're getting nowhere.
It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells?
Drugs. It's drugs.
Something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
It's most definitely drugs.
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Ida on my own anyway. Rumor has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job, and that job's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it down on Central Street in broad daylight even.
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady An. We'll ask Ida directly.
Can you just teleport me there? Or no, we're just not doing that. Anyway, well, let's go to the classroom. We don't actually need to walk there. Why would we do that? I'm lazy.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved...
Is she still going on about this?
She's still doing that? All right, take over for her.
Hey, so why don't you tell us the truth?
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
Nishiyama told me everything.
She did? You bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
So you're a drug smuggler. You're a pizza smuggler. You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Are you being threatened?
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
Bye. How'd it go? Did An's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find out anything, Akira? It's drugs. So they ask you to deliver drugs. That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya drugs and got a ton of hits too. So they're making people traffic drugs and threatening them. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold methodology. I would have imagined they would have do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. They go for high schoolers. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya now, right? Do you see anyone like that over there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell though. I mean, there's just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Akira? We need to stop for today. Yeah, we can team up and try searching again tomorrow. I bet Ryuji would get picked up by the cops if he was out there alone anyway. Shut up. In any case, we have some new intel. Let us call that progress for today. Whoever asks us to take on that job should know who their boss is too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight. We can come up with a plan. Thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you. I never get many customers when it rains. The cash register is gonna run dry at this rate. You alright? Do we need to do a fundraiser or something, dude? We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the Mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss. You talked to Ida and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits, but then who should be the one to go? Leave it to me. Yeah, it's probably the best idea and stand out too much. I'll take that as a compliment. I have no objections. We'll leave this to you, Akira. Tricking people and using that as blackmail. These bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in this city. Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. Yes, we are. On Discovery, town detectives who talk about Seaside Park, which is popular among young people. Relaxing at the park is nice, and the view from the Ferris wheel is really something. Yes, the Ferris wheel is really popular among couples. I'd love to ride it with a cute girl someday. I bet you would. Okay, well let's, we have a lot of story tomorrow, and we're already kind of coming up on like 40 minutes, so, oh, nothing there. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stop here for today. I know I've been doing that the last couple episodes, been a little shorter, but we still have 3 days worth of story to get through, and before we even like do anything else when it comes to, like the next palace. So I will see you guys next time. We're gonna try and get as much through much story as we can. We still have a few confidants to talk to and things to do. So we're gonna also, for the record, the amount of money I have right now is gonna be basically at 0 before we go into the next palace area. So I just wanted you guys to know that we ain't got nothing for cash, but we will once we get through the next palace. So I will see you guys then.
Let's do it.